always have your attention, and how would you approach them?
I think there are a couple of things going on, and I think they're related. I think one of the fundamental issues in the state is lack of opportunity. We're pushing the poor out of our state. Our state's becoming smaller, and it's becoming poorer as it's becoming smaller. The poor are largely poor because they're undereducated. We're undereducating the next generation of kids in our state. That's a disaster for everyone. I was chairman of the University of Illinois, and I know that a lot of kids from around the state were shut out because 75% of the kids in our state graduate unready to go to community college or university without remedial education. We have those bad outcomes because we pay for our schools with local property taxes. We use local property taxes because our elected officials make money as property tax appeals lawyers. They're making money off of a system that's damning the next generation. That relates to the community here in a couple of ways. When there's a lack of opportunity, you have crime that skyrockets. Opportunity is the enemy of violence, and we need more opportunity. Plus, we have one of the great public universities in the United States here, and it's shown that it can be a great economic engine, and we're defunding higher ed. We need to change the way we pay for our grade schools and high schools, and we need to take care of higher education, invest in it. The trick about higher ed is not to think of it as something you pay for, but instead to think of it as something you invest in. And if we fix those issues, if we fix the way we pay for our schools, if we educate our kids, our crime rates will come down, our economy will blossom, and we'll keep our kids close to home.
If you win, most likely Mike Madigan will be Speaker. Do you think you could work with him, and why?
I would say this. I grew up with Ted Kennedy and as sort of a surrogate father to me. If somebody asked me what kind of Democrat I am, I'd say I'm a Kennedy Democrat. I say that in this sense. He was one of the most progressive members of the United States Senate, but he had friends across the aisle, personal friends who were Republicans, who go out to dinner with him, go to his house, visit him up on Cape Cod. I think a Kennedy Democrat is ready to work with anybody. Plus, a Kennedy Democrat knows that, well, compromise, it's not surrender. It's the way you get things done.